All right, assuming we're going, it's always a good idea. I'll just start going. Huge movie fanatic Nate reporting on October 6th, 2022 for a episode of Huge Movie Fanatic Radio. As always, delighted to be here. Let me just refresh this and see if this is going. Looks like it is in fact going. Okay, lucky us. Yeah, so welcome. We're starting at 5 p.m. Central this week, this Thursday, just because. See what the turnout is. Maybe go for 2-3 hours. I don't plan to necessarily go for a crazy amount of time, but we'll just see what's what. The first thing that comes to mind that I can start the show talking about is I never did a video about it, but I did a post on the community tab. Months ago it was revealed that VCI was going to release a Blu-ray of Terror at 10 Killer. I think it was supposed to come out on October 28th or late October, something like that. So me being a relatively big fan of Terror at 10 Killer, a lowbrow, cheesy-ass, low-budget horror movie from the 80s, I was excited about that news, even though it was VCI who was going to be putting it out. They were touting it as a 4K release and 4K VCI. I mean, the release wasn't going to be 4K, but a 4K scan. Just like the idea of 4K and VCI going together didn't seem seemed kind of like a joke. But anyway, to make a long story not as long, in recent weeks, turns out that the upcoming Blu-ray release might have been canceled, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the VCI Blu-ray release of Terror at 10 Killer. Maybe, I can't imagine that whoever owns it would have a problem with it or anything. I can't imagine, licensing issues coming up, or it's like, that's my baby, I decided not to let you put it up. I've got big plans for it. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but the release may have very well been just a pile of crap at the end of the day, so what the hell. I've got the double feature DVD that came out years ago, I don't know, 05 or something, with Last Slumber Party and Terror at 10 Killer. So that thing's done me just fine all these years, so I guess it can continue to do me just fine for the rest of these years. But it was intriguing, like, wow, a Blu-ray release of, Terror at 10 Killer. It just seemed intriguing, like, out of all movies that you'd never expect to come out on Blu-ray, that's definitely one of them. I would urge any fans of lowbrow, low-budget crap 80s slasher affair to check out Terror at 10 Killer. It's a fun, so bad it's good kind of a movie, shot in, I want to say, the South. Features that one guy, I want to say one of his names, I think he's got a 3-name. I think one of the names is Seamus, kind of as the bad guy. He'd go on to be in real movies like Transformers, not that I don't know if you can call that a real movie, but bigger budget movies like Transformers. And Seamus, he had a small role in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 as the cop that told William Butler and Kate Hodge to get on out of here, keep moving. So I think he's pretty much the only one in 10 Killer that went on to be in actual movies and things like that. Looks like we do have Matthew Heagerty in the house. He kind of the reason why I started at 5 p.m. Central Time, because it's easier for him to wake up by 6 p.m. Eastern Time to join a later show. I hope he didn't have to set his alarm to wake up at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, but maybe he'll tell us about it. Let me know, Matt, when you're ready to get on a call if you'd like to, and I'll turn on my speaker and phone crap. Matt, if you guys checked out the whatchamacallit, he says he'll call in a second. If you guys checked out the most recent Nate and Beth show, the last part of the show, we basically shared some photos from Halloween house, or a yard, a affluent yard that set up Halloween yards in 2019 and 2020. Shared some photos. I'll share more of those photos, and if Matt okays it, he shared a photo with us. I gotta hear if it's okay for me to show it. It's not the most amazing photo, but I get, from what I understand, it's a genuine photo from Philadelphia of, well, you'll see it later if he okays me to show it. Definitely appreciate the photo to share. But I've got some more photos of the haunted yard from Halloween 2019 and 2020 to share as well. And who knows, maybe Matt will send us more photos to share. It's hard to say. It's hard to know what he's going to decide. So that's the news I can think of. Terror at 10 Killer Blu-ray may have, or at this point, seems to have been canceled, which is a bummer for us 10 Killer fans. Oh shit, you know what else I have to do? I have to open this up. I think. I don't know. So probably at this, excuse the slow start. At this point, I think all we got is Matt with us. See if we can get him on a call soon here and see what he has to say. I think it's been nearly 2 months, I think, since. Let me scroll down. Can I scroll down? Glitched up a little bit. Last time we heard from him on the phone was August 11th, so nearly 2 months since we heard from Matt. So let's see what he has to say. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I can hear you. Just fine.
Good. Welcome, Matt.
Glad to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's been nearly 2 months since you've been on a call.
Yeah, I've just been having issues with my new graphics card I bought. It's the third one. I've had to take back 2 cards in the past 2 months. So oh man. I mean, this one's worked the best so far. It's just making this, I don't know. It's making a weird buzzing noise when I play a game for, 20 minutes or so. And I had to call the tech support, and, they don't know what it, I mean, they think it's coil wine. I don't know. They think it's coil wine or this or that. It doesn't, I don't know. It's just, it plays and it works, but it just, it makes this like weird buzzing noise, Sometimes it's just when it really gets going, So, I don't know.
Possibly one of the downsides to PC gaming.
Yeah, honestly, I was always a console guy. I because you buy a console and the shit just works. And I guess I've been, even I had an Xbox 360, and that was not known for reliability, but mine's very old and still works, and I never had really any issues with it. No weird sounds, no weird buzzings, so me diving into this PC gaming world, it's just, and then you look online and it's not like, oh, well, I'm the only guy that has problems. No, it's just forum after forum of people be like, my graphics card's making a weird noise. Oh, this game's doing, it's just like, you spend more time tinkering, and honestly, I think half of it is because these new, probably half the problem is these, I mean, the quality control is terrible. You know, since 2020, I don't know if I've said that. Products have gotten really, really bad. They're not sending. It's like there's no quality control in whatever. I don't know. It's just like it's not just graphics cards. Like everything I've been getting has just been downgraded in quality and just not working. And I think getting these graphics cards, like I'm on my third one, and they've all had their own weird issue. You know, like the last one was fine, but like the fans on it would stay on like almost full blast, and you couldn't lower it. And I was like, this. It's just imagine. So oh man, and then this one, I don't know. I'm about to just give up. Just return it and just say, I guess I'm not playing games on this thing. You know.
Well, yeah, you could have your. I don't know if this is rude to say. I'll find out. You could always have your dad come into the shed and give him a baseball bat and say, "Go for it." Is that triggering?
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's funny though. The computer is okay. My $150 and that's the thing. It's probably okay because it was built in like 2017, and I'm not saying back. You know, I'm not saying that quality was so great in 2017, but compared to now, oh my god! And I actually thought about that. I was like, I might be better off. I didn't want to buy a used graphics card, but I think that buying a couple-year-old graphics card actually might be the safer, more reliable option, you know?
It's very possible. So I'm confused. So the actual card itself makes the sound?
Yes. Yeah, the card itself, when it really gets going, it makes this weird buzzing noise. Like, not under normal use, just when I'm playing, like, you know, one of my games, and it's really getting going, you know? So, what'd you say?
Oh, I didn't say anything. The last thing I said was the actual card does the buzzing. That's scary.
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, it works, but it's like, I could live with it, but it's like, is this gonna be reliable long term? It's like, I got a couple weeks to return it. I might as well just say, fuck it, return it. And, I don't want to be 6 months from now and be like, oh, I guess the $130 graphics card just broke. So, this has just been, yeah. Yeah, but the computer's been good. My computer that I got. Did I tell you I got a computer?
I don't think so. Last time we talked.
I thought I did. It's been so long. Yeah.
Well, last time we talked was August 11th. So have you got a computer since then?
Yes. Yeah, I got a used. What? That was another thing. I actually got a used. Like, you can go on Amazon and buy like used refurbished computers, and I bought like a smaller. Not like a full-size desktop, but one of the smaller, like half-size desktops. They're called small form factor. They're just smaller desktops. So I bought a Dell, and I returned the Dell because I was having, it's just I don't know. I could get into it, but I returned the Dell and I got an HP, very similar small computer, and yeah, I got it for $150. And it's really good, really fast, and it's from like 2000, I think 17 or 18, so it's quite a few years old. But yeah, it works really well, and I got it mainly because I wanted to be able to put a graphics card in it, because I can't put a graphics card in my laptop, so I kind of wanted a computer that I could put a graphics card in, that I could have more USB ports and yada yada, right? So, yeah, FYE, if you did ever need another computer, I would recommend going that route as well. Getting on eBay or Amazon, I'd probably say Amazon because you can return it a lot easier if there's a problem, which I did. So I'd say go on Amazon and get yourself a used, refurbished, because I spent $150, but I bought something that you probably would like. I was thinking of games and stuff, but you could easily spend like $100 or $90 and have a very decent computer,
Yeah, very cool.
FYI, you said you're still using a pretty old computer. You always Are you using an older computer, or I think you said you kind of had an older computer that was kind of slow?
No, I never said it's slow. It's 10 years old.
Oh, I thought you, okay.
10 years
Sorry, what?
old and doing me just fine for what I do.
Okay. Fair enough. I thought like one of your first streams, you were saying something like it would crash, or maybe that was your internet that you were talking about that was really slow.
Oh yeah. I
Like,
used to have slow internet. I got better internet now.
oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, I guess it was your internet that you said was the issues. And you do 480p video editing, so you probably have no issues with even longer videos, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably the main reason why I have no issues. Looks like we do have Austin in the chat. He says, "Hey there, welcome, Austin."
Nice. He is here. Let me check the chat.
Oh well, there's not much
out.
going on.
Yeah, sorry. I just literally got off the phone before I called you with the customer support. It's just, oh man. Oh.
Well, what's on Austin's mind? And while we're waiting for that response, do I have permission? I wanted to wait until I had you on the phone. Do I have permission to show your bench alcohol bottles photo?
Yep. Philadelphia. Yep. Right. That's also a church. That was part of the church's, I guess, just area. I don't know. It was like the church, like those benches were next to the church, but it's like, I don't know, like all part of the church's property. So that made it even sweeter,
So the benches are church property?
Yeah, like if people went to church, like that's where people would probably, sit, maybe waiting or after, like that's part of that's their property.
Well, people are probably going to want to know, are these your drink bottles?
No, they're not mine. No, God, no, I'm not that much of that. No, they're not mine. No, I didn't. They're not my drink bottles.
Well, anyone who's not driving, please check out the screen to see a photo Matt shared with us, a genuine photo from Philadelphia. Is that correct?
Yes. Yep. Philadelphia. And I took that photo because so after you take a photo, Google tracks you and knows you took the photo wherever you took it, and so Google went, oh, you took a photo of the church. So do you want to because they'll ask you, do you want to post this photo publicly? Like when you go look at like Google reviews or whatever, there's all the photos of places or whatever. You look something up on Google, it's like photos of this church or photos of this business. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. And what did you say? Hell no.
No, I said, hell yeah, I want to post it publicly. Because when people look up the church, they're going to see a photo of a bunch of beer bottles on a bench right outside of it. Yeah, dude. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, yeah, I want to post it publicly. So if you actually look up that church in Philly, you'll see that photo there.
Well,
I just thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like you could go around to Philly. I guess other places too. Like you could really troll businesses or just whatever. You could just troll people taking these weird. Like you could just take the weirdest photos and then have it tag you and just post it. Whatever, and then just post it. Oh yeah, this is the photo of the business. Just I don't know. It's just funny. Like the stuff you could probably do with that.
Yeah. Austin says he ordered the It's Alive trilogy from the Scream Factory Shocktober sale. Yeah, I've got the DVD trilogy of It's Alive, and I think I've seen each film only once. I should actually probably revisit those. I don't remember them blowing my socks off, but definitely good to take advantage of those Shocktober sales.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Shocktober, right? Are you going to get anything for October besides Halloween rental?
Halloween rental? Oh, we're talking about kills?
Yeah, kills, yep.
I don't know what you mean by get anything for October. What do you mean?
I'm sorry, like any movies for the sale?
Oh, I'm not gonna buy from the Scream Factory Shocktober sale. No.
No, okay. What about anywhere else? Anywhere else you might buy anything or?
I'm not 100% sure right now. The director's edition of Star Trek: The Motion Picture just came out on Blu-ray recently. I'm probably gonna get that eventually. I don't. You probably don't know anything about that, I wouldn't imagine. But
No,
yeah, it's
no.
so. I'll just spare you the details. But well, I'll give you a few details. In 2001, see, because the Star Trek motion picture came out in the theater in '79, and I guess it was kind of a rushed production, so it was kind of never finished. So in 2001, they put a DVD out with the
Mhm.
director. They kind of redid some of the visual effects, and the director, did trims and edits here and there, and put out kind of a director's edition. But that was all the effects back then in 2001 were done in standard definitions, so they couldn't put that out on Blu-ray, so they had to redo the
Uh-huh.
effects again, and they just recently put out a Blu-ray with the new effects. So
That's good.
Matt is
That's
thrilled. Austin says the director's edition from 2001. Yeah, they redid that in HD and 4K and all that shit, and just recently re-released the director's edition of Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Are you a big fan of Star Trek?
I wouldn't say a big fan, but I'm a fan. We might have lost. Are you still there?
Big fan.
Yeah, I was just checking the audio.
A big fan.
Yeah, I guess it sounds good. I guess the volume, whatever. I mean, it's good.
How's Matt's volume, Austin? Is it good? In the meantime, Austin says, laugh out loud. They redid the effects again. I bet it looks like a Marvel movie now. Yeah, I mean, one would imagine they basically did them again from the ground up for HD and 4K. Austin says your audio is fine by his ears, but thank you very much for that, Austin. Matt,
I'm sorry you lost me.
what's that?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I changed over to my mobile. Sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah, Matt recently in just Skype chatty, he told me, I don't know if you want to talk about it or not, but Matt's of the opinion the trailer for the film Smile is interesting. Did you want to talk further about your thoughts on the trailer for Smile?
Sure. I just had a stink bug fly on me. That's why I made that weird noise. Yeah, hold on. Let me go in the house and get something to eat real fast. Sorry. Give me like 2 minutes.
All right. Well, take this opportunity to thank Austin for showing up and thank the stink bug for landing on Matt. That was much appreciated. Hopefully he gets more stink bugs. Just take a look-a-rooney over here at how many listeners we've got. A whopping 3 listeners. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. So that's pretty much what I've got in my cart on the Behemoth website, named after a river or jungle or a woman, is the Blu-ray of Star Trek: The Motion Picture Director's Edition. So yeah, I'd like to have, they put out on 4K exclusively this version. I want to say it's got 4 cut, or not 4, but maybe 3 cuts of it, theatrical directors, and like a even longer version with however long it is, the longest version of going through into the whatever V'ger cloud and stuff. It seems to me like it's like way too long, and people complain about that for understandable reasons, but I'm a fan of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. I grew up with it, and that's a sound from when things go wrong in Star Trek: The Motion Picture. That sound is from the theatrical version of it. One quick sec, everyone. Be right back. Okay, here I am. I'm back. What the hell's going on in chat? The world of chat. Anything with Austin? Sounds like he's getting the It's Alive trilogy Blu-ray. As I said years ago, I got the DVD trilogy and seen all the films once, and I don't remember them really blowing my ass away. That's why I've seen them only once, but to each their own. I mean, we can't all like the same things. I mean, there's people that like things that I don't like and vice versa. Yeah, just trying to figure out what the hell to talk about while Matt gets something to eat and Austin taking a dump or whatever he's doing. No, 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 no. Oh.
Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Sorry about that. Actually, I was on the phone for a while, so I'm sorry. I got kind of got sidetracked before the show, so I didn't eat. I would have eaten and gotten ready, but the cars start making that noise, and I was like, I don't know. I got real focused on that.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have regrouped before you called. The show doesn't take priority over life.
Oh well, yes, it does. Come on.
That's true. I just wanted to see how you'd respond.
Yeah, I just when things go wrong, like if I have a car issue or a computer issue, I just get real hyper focused on at least trying to figure out what it is, and it's hard for me to focus on anything else until I at least somewhat, figure out what's going on. So that's just kind of how I'm wired, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I think that's another way we're pretty similar in that regard. Yeah, you get obsessed with the problem.
Yeah, and it's like the third goddamn graphics card, and I thought everything was okay, so that kind of really was pissing me off and bumming me out too,
Yeah, that's understandable. Third time is not a charm.
Like, oh, this might be the third time I have to drive back to return. It's just, oh my god. So see, I mean, thinking about it drives me nuts. But so yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
Oh, we were gonna get your thoughts on to get your mind off it. Smile.
Not claiming that it's going to be a masterpiece. I don't think it will be at all, but it looked like a okay movie. It's. I saw the trailer and I thought, well, it just looked like a movie I wouldn't, and it could be also because we're so starved of any decent movies. But it's like, if I had money to piss away, and I might, I probably won't see it in theaters. Let's be real, but I wouldn't mind. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. So it looked. Besides me just saying that, it looked like a movie maybe worth seeing, in theaters. Not that I have to see it in theaters, but just the fact that I just want to see a new movie, and it so happens to be in theaters. So, but it looked all right. You know, I mean, it looked like an okay, decent movie. I don't think it's anything, like I said, it looked, you know, pretty generic, but it looked like generic done right. Like, you know, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I liked some of the you know, the way it was shot and stuff, like just with them. It's what in the film business it's called static shots, where it's just, you know, locked down camera, not moving. And I'm a big static shot guy. I don't. I like when shots are just locked in a position and things going on in the frame. I think it's a real cool visual style, and, you know, Stanley Kubrick kind of style. And so, I mean, you know, the trailer had a really kind of fun visual style, and just the idea of it kind of reminded me a little bit of like It Follows, you know, the trailer.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Which it reminded me of It Follows, so that to me is a good thing. You know, I don't think it'll be as good as It Follows, but you know, that was good. So that's what, you know, if it is even half as good, I'd be happy.
It seems like there was, you know, weeks ago, maybe even months ago, there was another trailer you told me about. You probably can't remember it, but
yeah, that's another thing. Since that's also out in theaters, Barbarian, I want to say it's called.
oh, that might have been it. Yeah.
Yeah, that to me looked. If I had to pick one or the other to see, because I'm probably not going to go see. Let's be real, I'm not going to. If I end up going to a movie theater, I'm not spending. Though I will get my senior discount this time. I think that'll help.
Oh yeah, we have to talk about that as well.
Yeah. I was gonna say, well, you know, this time around I'll play it smart and get my, I'll get my senior discount because, you know, like I said, I identify as being 67. Age is just, you know, I have a different calendar, FYI. I live by a different calendar, so my age is 67. So there you go. I'm joking, but well, who knows, right? Oh yeah, so if you go to the theater, since they like to be ageist, I don't know why they like to be ageist and discriminate against younger people, but well, actually, if you're young, that's weird. If you're young enough, they give you the discount. So if you're under a certain age, there's your discount. But then everyone else has to pay more. But then if you're older, then you get the discount. So you just, when you buy your tickets online, just buy the senior tickets. I mean, you could go for buying the child tickets. And I think they're even cheaper by like $1. But I figured if you're seeing a rated R movie, I don't know. Like I said, probably a chance that they're not even going to care. But I feel like it's easier just to get away with buying the seniors tickets, and then just, you know, because you don't have to buy the tickets at the door anymore. It's just, you know, you don't even pick them up by person. You just pick them up, just scan your phone. So the only person that would be checking it is the person, and they don't really check it. You know what I mean? They're just like theater 5. All right.
Yeah, when you hand out the phone, you could shake it a little bit to sell the seniorness.
Well, I was saying, when you go to get you have it on your phone, but you have to get the ticket. Like, you have to still get, or at least the theater I have, you have to still go and pick up the ticket with your phone. So they get you print out the ticket there, and then you hand them the ticket. You know, like, you don't show them your phone.
Oh, okay. Well, then hand them the ticket with your hand shaking.
Yeah, just you know, and if you want, you can wear a beep and put, maybe, you know, put a hat on and, you know, whatever. Just sell it. You know, they won't know how old you are.
That's very true. Looks like Jose Gomez regales us with the movie title and a year of release, Sleepwalkers 92. Thank you very much. Austin says he hasn't seen the Mile trailer. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Is there a movie called The Mile?
I don't know.
We were talking about the trailer for. Oh, he might have forgot to press the S. So he might have forgot to hit S before MILE. Okay. Yeah,
Gotcha.
check out the trailer for Smile. Kind of interesting. Austin also says he's very curious what the Blu-ray transfer for It's Alive trilogy will look like. And he also says, in regards to the movie theaters, they never check the tickets. So
Yeah,
that's his
that's what
experience.
I mean.
It's
Yeah,
his experience. So
yeah. And if they do check your ticket, you either go with, yeah, I'm actually 68. Don't be ageist, and then you can either hit them with that, or you can just be like, oh, my bad, I'm an idiot. Sorry. You know what I mean? You think they're gonna kick you out or tell you to rebuy it? I don't think so.
yeah, there's this movie, low budget movie from the 80s that a lot of us slasher fans are fans of by the name of The Mutilator. And it's just the same thing. Instead of during the summer, it's a fall break. College kids go into this place and get killed. But on the way there, there's a cool scene where they stop at a store and buy some booze. And this character is like, I noticed this sign said, senior discount. Now my dad's a lawyer. That's discriminatory against young people. And he says, tell you what, you give me that senior discount, I'll get another case of beer and we'll both benefit. And it's just like, that was a really cool bit of like real world idea in that slasher movie. It was just like, I don't think I ever thought about how discriminatory senior or even military discounts are. I mean, they're
Yeah, I was just gonna literally say.
in this world where they want to be inclusive, how can they still have senior and military discounts?
What about child discounts?
Yeah, well,
I think that's
I mean, I guess that would technically go in there, but kind of like you said, I mean, a child's not supposed to be admitted to an R-rated movie by themselves, so.
well, they get discounts for any movie though. PG, they just get the discount for any movie.
Yeah, I mean, I can see if you wanted to go see a non-rated R movie and try the child discount, give it a shot, you identify as a child.
No, I'm saying it's discriminatory. The fact that any age gets to go in for cheaper. Like, why can't the parents pay normal price for their kids?
Well, that's very true. Why? Probably most often is the case. A parent's going to be poor. That's why, because they have kids.
I mean, the senior discounts, military. I mean, it's just. It blows your mind because, if you try to give someone a discount or something off because of their age or veteran status, I mean, they'd probably be grounds for suing you for discrimination. But somehow it's just okay to do it like stores and, it's just more hypocrisy and just more like, okay. So that's why I don't feel any qualms about, I'm a senior. So absolutely. I feel like one, so I guess that's all that matters.
Well, right. All that matters is what people feel like. I mean, if you feel like a senior, you're a senior.
Yeah, I mean, don't you? I do. So I got
Actually, I probably don't feel as old as you feel, which I guess I feel fortunate of.
Yeah.
Let me look a little bit at chat. He says he did mean Smile. He didn't see the trailer for Smile yet. He also said he's got the Scream Factory Blu-ray release of Sleepwalkers from '92. That's very cool. I think you've said that before, and my response then was, I'm not as big enough of a fan of it to have it on Blu-ray. I got DVD, but that's okay. Austin also says, I'm with my 85-year-old grandpa. That's what he would say.
Mm-hmm. So, I'd rather see the other movie, Barbarian, I think it's called, over Smile. It just looked a little... Maybe, I mean, who knows if I saw it, it might not be in a worse movie, but to me, just if I had to pick one, I'd probably go see that one over Smile, but yeah,
Yeah, I remember liking that trailer for that one more than the trailer for Smile.
Yeah, like the Smile trailer did look like a generic mashup of movies. Like, it follows, which is fine, but it wasn't... I know it's probably not going to... Nothing's going to intrigue me. It's just going to be kind of, I'm just hoping it's the same old, and I go out and I'm like, yeah, I hope, that's all I can hope for. That was a decent movie. That was fun. But the other movie, and it might be just because they did a good job with the trailer not showing anything, because the other movie could just be a generic horror movie like anything else, but it just intrigued me more, like the plot of it and where they were going with it. So
yeah, that's one thing we were talking about on the old Skype chat, is how cool the trailer for Barbarian like didn't give it made you intrigued because they didn't really show what the movie's about. It made you want to see it.
Yeah, exactly. And then Halloween Ends, definitely not going to be seeing that in theaters. Definitely not going to be seeing that in theaters.
Yeah, I can second that. I last month I signed up for Peacock. They had this, I don't know if it's still going, but they had this $2 a month thing going for 12 months. So
Oh, well, you had to buy the whole 12 months?
no. You don't have to buy the whole 12 months. You can
Oh.
you can still cancel any time, but I thought,
Can you get it for $2 still, or did I miss out? You didn't. You're telling me you didn't tell me? You
oh
didn't tell me?
shoot, I might not have told you every single thing I do every single day of my life.
Well, I figured, I don't know. I just thought since I'm going to see that movie on Peacock, you would have been like, that's whatever. It's only
Oh,
$3.
I see what you're saying. You
Yeah,
okay. Well, it actually would have been, if you would have signed up last month, it would have been $4 total because you would have had to pay for
2
September
months. Yeah,
and October. So it's only $1 savings. But
yeah, which is fine. Yeah, I'm literally only going to watch one movie. So, hey, maybe they'll have it. Nah, I don't think October they'll have. They probably don't have a savings this month because everyone's going to buy it. They know everyone's going to check it out Halloween. So.
oh crap, yeah, I just went there and it looks like the $2 a month is no longer. Son of a gun.
Yeah, it's all right. No big deal.
I'll PayPal you $1.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh.
If you PayPal someone $1, you'll end up spending more money. How much does this? Doesn't it cost money to PayPal? Like you actually have to spend money to.
From what I hear,
$1.
if you send someone money as a friend or family member or something, you don't get charged a fee. I've never tried it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Oh, I know. No, yeah, yeah, never. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like the phone says on hold. I don't know if that's something. Okay, are you there, Matt?
Yeah, sorry, I got a call.
Did you want to take the call and connect with us later?
No, I don't. No, I don't need to take the call.
Okay.
It's fine. Sorry, that's all. Why did the call get interrupted? Did the Skype call get interrupted?
Yeah, the thing came on that said on hold.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that because I didn't take the call, so that's kind of stupid. But yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, just got a random call. No, it's fine. I don't need to take it.
Yeah, that's true. I could have sent a little info your way about that sale. Sorry about that. But like you say, you would only you would have saved only $1 between September and October. So.
Yeah, I'm not sweating it at all. It's no big deal.
Well, that's a relief. Let me say what Austin says. Austin says he heard Barbarian is good. What's it about? And Matt and I have no idea what it's about.
We have no idea. I mean, all you get is, the only thing you get is some girl is going to good old Detroit, going to Detroit and it's funny because I think they probably did shoot it in Detroit because it's probably, one, it's a great setting for a horror movie, and two, it's probably like nothing to shoot there. It's probably like no money to buy the permits or whatever they need, or if they need any, I don't even know. What was he saying? Yeah, so she goes to Detroit for like a job interview, and she's staying at like an Airbnb. What the hell are they call it? Airbnb. Airbnb. And when she shows up late at night, it's raining. Knocks on the door. Someone opens the door. And, it's supposed to be her house that I guess she was supposed to reserve it for herself. I think the trailer vibe gave it like it was just supposed to be her there. So someone answers like hello, and she's like, this is my, and he's like, I already booked it, so he's like, I already booked it. She's like, no, you can't. I booked it. And they're both like, I booked it. So they're like, how are we both, so anyway, actually, I don't know about you, but I thought the movie was going to be like the guy that opened the door was going to be like the serial killer bad guy. Like, I thought he was playing a trick on her. Like he owned the air. You know what I mean? I thought he owned the Airbnb. You know, because she was all suspicious of him in the trailer. Because she's like, is this guy crazy? She's trying to check his ID and all this other stuff to verify that he's real and he's not just, you know, some crazy guy's going to kill her. But that's the vibe I got right away. Like, oh, he's going to be like the villain. And then it turns out that no, he in the trailer it shows that no, he legit did book it, and they're both there by accident or not by accident. You know, and that's, you know.
Right, that's the cool thing about the trailer is it makes you want to see it because they tease you, but they don't, you know, they don't spoil too much. And
well, we know there's something in the basement because the trailer shows they open the basement and then it just becomes, you know, scream fest, right?
yeah, Austin says, I hope these new horror movies start new franchises. He says, did they do a Don't Breathe 2? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did a Don't Breathe 2. Has Matt seen it?
No, I didn't like the first one.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the first one was, you know, I think we saw it as a second movie at a drive-in back before it closed, and you know, it was okay to see once for free, and I don't need to ever see Don't Breathe again.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I don't ever see me. Yeah.
Oh, so did you want to give your thoughts on the Halloween Ends? I'm assuming you've seen the final trailer. Final trailer.
Yeah, I literally didn't watch. I didn't even watch the whole thing because they were like halfway through. They were just spoiling the whole movie. It was like, why are you showing the kill? They showed like 5 of the actual like kill part, and then like they showed you like the jump scares too, or where he would be before they. It was like, what are you doing? That was like the whole trailer. It was, I don't know, it was very spoilerish. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you know, that's very true. I'm thinking, I can't confirm this, but my thought would be that whole bit with that guy coming across him in the sewer pipe or whatever, that might be the first time we see Michael in the movie. That's kind of how it feels to me, but I could be wrong. But there's this scene where this guy's in this big, huge sewer pipe or whatever the hell it is, and Michael just like grabs him from a nook and cranny in the thing, and it's all scary.
Great way of spoiling that part, right? Like when they did that. It's just,
yeah, regardless of where it takes place in the movie, now you'll know it's coming, and Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, like Barbarian. That's how you cut a trailer. That's how you edit a goddamn trailer. Okay? Take notes. Take notes.
Absolutely. So, take notes. Austin only...
I wonder... Sorry.
Let me just keep that thought. I'm going to say this one thing. Austin says he only watched the first trailer for Halloween Ends. Okay, go ahead with the thought.
Which is fine. Don't watch the other one.
Yeah, don't watch the other one, everyone.
Spoils way too much. I wonder if they do that kind of shit where they spoil all the good stuff. I don't know. I've never seen him. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like I've never seen a movie that was like really, really good that had a trailer that spoiled everything in it. I mean, I'm sure someone could name one, and I'm forgetting, but it seems like movies that don't have enough confidence in it being a great movie, it seems like they blow their load in the trailer to get people to come. It seems like, you know what I mean? It seems like, oh, we're not confident enough, so watch the best parts of our movie all cut into 2 minutes.
Highlight reel.
Yeah. The highlight reel. You're like, you get to be like, what the... I'm just wondering what kind of dumb shit they're going to say. What are they going to say? What's the new slogan? It ends tonight.
Yeah,
it ends tonight.
I Skype chatted you it. Yeah, it all ends tonight or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole trailer, so I didn't even catch her saying that. It all ends tonight. Is it going to be a mob of people? It all ends tonight. It all ends tonight.
Yeah, if you guys are lucky, Matt and I, if he feels like it, and let's hope so, we plan on coming together for a discussion on our thoughts on Halloween Ends after we both see it on...
It might be a 2-minute discussion. Well, that sucked, and just end call, you know.
Well, if that's how it is, I guess.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny.
So look forward to the possible 2-minute discussion of Matt and I's thoughts on Halloween Ends sometime after October 14th.
Yep. Yep. Halloween Ends. It's got to end. And it'll start back up again. You know how these things go.
Yeah, well, then the next one is Halloween Begins again.
Halloween Begins again. Yep.
Well, I think the title that they were floating around for the 2018 movie was Halloween Returns, and I think I'm glad they didn't go with that title, because that's such a stupid title, because it's like, no shit, it happens, it returns every year,
Yeah. Halloween Returns, yeah. Now this one's set like years later, right?
Yeah, I think it's 4 years later, so I think it's set now in 2022.
Oh, so Michael, okay, so he didn't show up for 4 years. Oh, and wasn't it like, well, he didn't show up for 4 years, so that means Laurie's crazy again. Because weren't they kind of hinting at that, like, oh, Laurie's paranoid again or something, even though it's like,
Yeah, I just hope there's no lines about, I hope Michael was killed by.
Oh, Jesus. Because they did reshoot that movie, didn't they? Some of it?
Well, no, they shot Halloween Ends this year, like in January and February, or February and March.
Oh,
yeah, so I just hope there's no line from Laurie saying, like, oh, if there's a God out there, hopefully, claimed Michael. That's why we haven't.
That would be funny, though. I hope they do it now, just for you saying that. That would be hilarious. They might. Yeah, that would be funny. Or maybe that's how it ends. Like, that's what takes him out.
That would be great if it took both of them out.
Just ends with them being in the hospital, both of them on a ventilator. That would be funny. Oh my God, I would die laughing. That would be the best ending. That would be the best Halloween ending ever. That would be hilarious. Oh man.
And they could cut a hole in Michael's mask to stick the ventilator tube into.
Like they're trying to save him, and they're in the same hospital room.
Yep.
It would make sense, because maybe the hospital people don't know he's a killer or whatever. It could be like a, just you think he's a random guy that got the.
Yep.
Oh man.
Austin asks.
I thought that they shot that movie years ago. I thought Halloween Ends, they shot it before the.
No, I guess not. They, from what I understand, they shot it early this year.
I thought they were doing reshoots early this year, not like shooting the whole movie.
No, they shot it early this year, and then they did reshoots later, I think, in the summer.
Oh. How the hell did they shoot the movie so fast?
I know.
Usually,
that's a good question. I mean, if it's crap, it don't take long to do crap, I guess.
Yeah, I know a shoot only takes a couple months, but still, it just seemed like usually they give themselves a year breathing room, like they shoot it and then they give themselves like a year to edit it and potentially do reshoots and all that stuff. But I mean, I guess it's almost a year, but still, just they shot it earlier this year. That seems a little, but to be fair, maybe since they've had this movie probably script out for years now, and they've probably it could be one of those things where they've rehearsed it so much that they maybe you could shoot it quicker because you kind of know what you're going to do. You know what I mean? It's all been mapped out for so long.
Yeah, it's very possible. Austin asks if I'm going to continue the 3, 4, 5, 6 hour discussions of the Friday the 13th films anytime soon. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with the continuation of those. I'm definitely up to do those. As you guys know, it's a two-person project. So if Jesse's out there, feel free to get in contact with me when that's convenient for him. I got stuff going on in my life now as well, so I would expect the discussions for Friday the 13th films would continue, just might not be as many on as the pace as they were so far. I'm definitely ready and willing to continue to do those. It'd be a bummer to start those and not finish them, or at least I'd like to finish at least 7 and 8 anyway. But my plan is definitely to continue those discussions with Jesse. Yeah. Austin says Halloween Ends should have taken place the same night as 2018 and Halloween Kills. What are your thoughts on that, Matt? Instead of 4 years later?
I'm happy with it being 4 years later, just because I'm just sick of that night.
Yeah.
Let's just move on from that night. I'm good with it being. I'm happy that's 4 years later.
Yeah, I think I agree, because this gives Laurie a chance to heal up and hopefully be more of a part of this film. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. She wouldn't even be able to be in the movie if it happened that night. And it's just like I said, I'm just sick of. Yeah, I want to get at least some new characters, and maybe the mob was probably still around that night. We need to move on. I think that was a night we need to all forget. Not because Michael, just because because weren't they going? Oh, we got to forget this night, right? Like, yeah, I'm trying to forget this night too. That you guys keep doing 2 movies in a row that weren't the best. Yeah, weren't the. Well, I mean, the first one was all right. The first Halloween 2018 was all right.
Yeah, I was shocked the little participation that Jamie Lee Curtis had in Halloween Kills. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, what a joke.
I am interested in why Michael doesn't come back until 4 years later, so we'll see what their excuse is for that.
Yeah, I guess yeah. And what about the fact that when he kills, he gets stronger? I mean, he must be pretty damn strong now, or whatever, invincible.
Yeah.
How are they going to kill him? It's got to be how are they going to kill him? Because you can't just kill him the old-fashioned way. That's pretty self-evident, He's not going to die by physical force, so... Can you just lock him up in a cage or something?
Yeah, that's what I would try. Austin says he hasn't seen any of the things that go over people's faces in the Ends TV spot, so I don't know. They may ignore it, hopefully. Yeah, that was my concern initially when I heard that it took place this year, is that, oh my God, hopefully there'll be nothing in there. And honestly, my guess would be there's not going to be any mention of it, which I would just as soon... have it that way. Any, mention of, but it still would be funny if if that's why Michael didn't. It took him 4 years to show up, is because he was down with.
Down with the. And they play that song by Disturbed. Down with the.
Yeah, he was consumed by that in the sewer pipe.
Yeah, he was healing. Yeah, exactly. He had to get something for it too. That's all we'll say.
Yeah,
that healed him.
Absolutely. Austin says, wasn't the original plan for Ends to take place in the same night? I can't say I know what the original plan for Halloween Ends was, because I don't know anyone on the production of the movie. I don't care enough to do research. So is that what you heard, Austin? You heard that the all 3 films were originally going to be the same night. Talk about a long night.
Yeah. Talk about a long night.
Austin says Laurie was sitting in a hospital bed in Halloween Kills. That was it. Laugh out loud. Yeah, kind of like doing a callback to her role in the original Halloween 2, where she just laid in the hospital bed the whole movie. So maybe that was an intentional homage.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. Intentional. That's right. Um, whew, man, that's crazy. What was I say? Just these shitty oh man, they just they're not shitty. It's just they're really just I mean, I'm looking more. I'll put it this way: I'm looking more forward to that movie Smile than Halloween Ends. I'll put it that way, because at least Smile, I don't know what I'm getting myself into quite exactly. Like Halloween Ends, I kind of feel like, you know, we kind of got a taste of what they did the last two movies, and I don't think they've changed directors or writers, have they?
They may have changed some of the writers around, or added some, or took some away, but I think it's the same director for all three movies.
Well, that's fine as long. I mean, I could work with that, but the writers, yeah. I need to change that up a little bit. Yeah, maybe they did. Hopefully, they course corrected. I mean, if they did shoot it this year, then I'm hoping that they actually took the criticism from Kills, and actually course corrected and changed it. Like, all right, we're not gonna do that again.
Yeah, scratch. Pull out the script pages that involve an even bigger crowd and mob of people running around.
Yeah. They had all right, well, guys, we got to take out the tank. We got to get rid of the tank in the movie. You got to take that part out.
Austin says he heard the entire trilogy was supposed to take place in one night, but 2020 changed that. Well, that's interesting. I'm not exactly sure why anything that happened in the real world would have to change the plot of a fake fictional movie trilogy, but I mean, I guess anything's possible.
Yeah. So I gotta ask you, if you were in a Halloween movie, how would you say you were in Kills? You were a star and it was a real life situation. How would you go about hunting down Michael Myers?
Oh, so I was an actual character in the movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were like with the dumb mob. You're like, all right, guys, this is what we're gonna do.
I guess I'd probably just go to the Myers house and wait in the bushes like Loomis did in the first film, and hopefully not see or hear anything from the couple inside that I didn't want to see or hear, if you know what I mean.
Did they know in Kills that he was going to go back to his house? I can't remember.
I don't think so, but I mean, as a long time, more or less.
Well, all right. Say that Halloween. No, say you were a character and you were actually in that universe. This, you didn't know anything about this guy. It was just some crazy guy running around with a knife. You don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know anything about him. There's no.
That's a good point. I can't do it as a longtime fan of the franchise.
Yeah.
I have to do it as I don't know what the. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Well, in that case, I have no idea what I do. I don't.
Well, what were you going to do at his house when you hid in the bushes? Like, what were you going to do when he?
I was going to have a minigun on my hip.
A minigun.
And just wait for him to show up and blaze him down with the minigun, I guess.
Oh, man. I just think getting the minigun might be hard, but yeah.
Well, getting it is easier than holding it, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, they just think it's some random. I don't think they know it's like some supernatural guy. So to them, it's like some guy with a knife running around. We got this, no biggie, right? Yeah. But they just remember the one guy just ran inside the house with the shotgun, like by himself. I was just like, oh my god. Yeah, that's where you want to be, in a dark house, with Michael in there.
Well, that's the one thing I'm glad about this trilogy is that guy who was the most annoying character is not going to be, hopefully. I mean, I think he got killed in the last one, so that guy won't hopefully be in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I would be saying we need. I would be like, who's got welders? Who's got some welders? Who's got the beat up shitty truck? Let's start welding as much steel like, you know what I mean, on this truck. Let's make this thing into basically a tank in a couple hours, as much as we could possibly get done. I know you're not gonna be able to, put a camera, get one of people's, get a camera, run some wire, so because I'm gonna be welding up or boarding up the windows on the truck, So it's like get the camera, try to, you know what I mean, just try to rig something up, and then yeah, I mean, that would just be like, the vehicle you use to drive around. But again, it's like the guy has a knife, so I don't even think you need to do all that. Like, you probably don't even need to do that. I'm still thinking like he's got a gun or something. Yeah, I don't know. You said get the biggest guns you can get. Like as much big firepower as you can. And I don't know, these guys. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a big deal. He's just walking around with a knife. Like if this was happening in real life, you'd be like, there's like 30 of us with, even if we didn't have a gun, like there's still 30 of us. Like I don't even, if we all just had bats and whatever, a chainsaw, I don't know. But yeah, they did have guns, so that's just, I don't know. I don't get it. They just, it's just, yeah, it's a movie, so they got to be stupid and get killed, but yeah, whatever.
For anyone not driving, feel free to take a look at the old screen-a-rooney. I just put up a new photo that I took in Halloween 2020 of a lake at moonlight. That's an actual.
Wow.
That's a 1 second 1 second exposure.
Wow.
So that's moonlight on a lake.
Very nice.
Appreciate it.
What about What I should do? Drive around with that truck, hook up, get a microphone, hook up a loud speaker amplifier, whatever someone's got, and just drive around the neighborhoods. Have everyone do this, because have multiple people driving around with speakers screaming whatever they got. Like, they don't got speakers, start screaming, knocking on doors. Why don't you get everyone in the town out of their house? The worst place you can be is in your house. When Michael breaks in, right? Get him out of the house and get him in the middle of the street. Get them all together in the middle of the street. Maybe make a plan then, and then that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the opposite of a lockdown? A lock up. Get everyone out of their house and into the street.
Yeah, into the street, into the open. Obviously get whatever guns or weapons you can. Grab them out of your house and get out there. Huddle up, maybe not get too close, make you spread out a little bit, but close enough, and then that way all right, everyone's here, they're out, you're driving around with the truck, you've got the gun, you're just waiting for Michael. Like, all right, man, you know what I mean? Maybe just go house to house, like Rainbow Six Siege or something, like like 5 guys just going there, busting the door with the guns, and just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen Halloween 4, but there's that kind of happened in Halloween 4. They got together a posse of beer drinking beer belly guys driving around in trucks with guns and stuff. Have you seen Halloween 4?
I haven't seen the whole thing, no. I think I've seen the scene you're talking about, though.
Yeah, so they kind of did do that, I guess. Just the posse driving around Haddonfield with guns. They accidentally shot. They actually accidentally shot some guy who wasn't Michael. I want to say it was Ted Hollister.
Yeah, it happens, right?
Yeah, it's called collateral damage. Austin says Jamie Lee did more in Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, than Halloween Kills. At least in that one, she shoots Michael in the eyes and runs from an explosion. Yeah, that's very true. In Halloween Kills, she just laid in the hospital bed and reminisced with a guy, one that got away, I guess.
That was so weird. What is with Hollywood? Like, same with the Top Gun shit. Is this because their demographic that watch their movies is a bunch of old people, so they have to cater to them? Like, they gotta have, like, Top Gun. Remember, like, I complained about that, like the old, but that's not nearly as bad as. I mean, Jesus, at least Yeah, they were older. What's his name? Tom Cruise, but compared to this, like Jesus.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think.
what is with this?
I
Like,
don't
the
think
senior citizen romance.
I don't think Tom and Jennifer are as old as Jamie Lee Curtis is.
No, or that other guy. No.
So
But,
it's
you know,
it's
still, it's just,
the new trend of the senior love, I guess. I
I
mean,
can't wait till we actually get a full-fledged scene, if you know what I mean, of this. I'm waiting for that, right?
well, a whole movie, yeah, Halloween romance, you know, from the producers of Halloween Kills and Ends, the Halloween romance.
You got any new comments here?
Austin says, wait a sec. Yeah, I was watching Halloween 6 producer's cut yesterday. That version fits in with 4 and 5 way better than the theatrical cut.
Oh, yeah. Way better. Yeah, that's hilarious. Just gotta do what you gotta do, right?
I'd say so.
What was I gonna say? Are you looking forward to anything else this October? Oh, it's already October.
Oh, you were saying that like it's not even here yet.
I know it's already. Yeah, it's October 6th. Anything else you got plans? Any other plans this month?
Not really. Possibly if it's not freezing, which it oftentimes is in this state. Maybe check out the. We generally try to do the annual horror house or horror yard and see what they get up to every year. I think last year it was freezing. We just drove by. And I remember,
is it far from you? Do you have to drive or can you walk?
No, we got to drive. So last year I want to say it was so cold we just drove by, and hopefully we can do more than drive by this year.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, they put on a real good show.
I hope so.
That's good, yeah. Yeah, I had some pictures of some dressed up houses, but they're nothing compared to what you have. So I just felt like,
Oh God.
So it's just
you don't want to share yours because you think they're.
It doesn't even look good compared to what you showed. I mean, they look all right. I mean, let me see here. Let me try to.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah, come on. I want to see.
Come on.
I want to see yours. It's fair is fair. I show you mine. You show me yours.
I gotta pull them up. Hold on.
Yeah, get them up. Pull them up. Show me them. Show me yours.
Go to Google Photos.
In the meantime, Austin says apparently there was a court hearing about which version of Halloween 6 they were going to release in '95. You gotta be kidding me. That sounds a little dramatic. It's like the judge and the jury seen the movie and they say, fuck it, don't release it at all. That would be the most realistic outcome if that was true. Holy crap. What does a court have to do with the release of a movie? That's crazy. I can honestly say I've never heard of that before. Oh, it looks like I've got an image here. Mm-hmm. Any chance, do you still have my email? It'd be a lot easier if you sent them to my email. Don't say my email out loud.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to say it right out loud.
No, I'd prefer you didn't.
I'm joking. All right, let me. Is it okay?
Don't ask me what my email is, because then you'd be saying
it. I'm not. Can I just paste this?
So while we're waiting, is this photo, I'm assuming, from last year, or when's this photo from?
Last year.
So this photo you're sending is from last year?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, did you get it?
I'll have to check. Did you send it to email?
Yep. Yes, I did.
I'll have to check.
I'll send another one. Hold on.
I'd appreciate that.
This one's not bad.
Yeah, we got Matt in the sharing mood. All right, looks like some are here. I just
Yeah, I just sent two. Let me know if you get them before it. Ooh.
Just bear with me, everyone, trying to
Sure.
do things, multitask. Oh, okay. So we've got a night and a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
And just okay before I share these, I've got your permission to do so. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
That's a relief. I'll do the night one first.
Okay.
All right, everyone. For anyone not driving, feel free to check out the screen to see a Matt photo took, or rather a photo Matt took last Halloween or just days before Halloween? Do you remember?
The night photo. The night photo was on Halloween.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let me look at okay, cool. Yeah,
And then the day one was just in October.
Yeah, Matt, October. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that photo. That's cool. Thanks for sharing.
Yep. What do you think of that yard?
Yeah, it's a lot of grass. By the time they finish mowing it, they got to start all over again.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I meant like with the decorations.
Oh.
Yeah, you know I don't care about the lawn.
It's funny how it's like it reminds me of Christmas more. Yeah, it reminds me of Christmas more than it does Halloween.
Well, they're the same house. The day and night are the same house, just two separate years, you know.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Halloween Christmas. Yeah. Because it's more about the lights than, like spooky. Yeah, it's like everything they have set up is either lights or lights up. It looks like maybe there's some black ghoulish ghosts or something hanging from them two windows.
Maybe.
Oh, that might be spider webs or something.
Yeah, it was spider webs. They have a blown up spider. That was kind of the theme.
Oh, okay.
I think it's on the far left. The big spider. Yeah.
It looks like a snowman that's fallen over.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, very cool. I'm sure everyone appreciates this photo you shared with us.
No problem. What about the other one?
Okay. Coming up. Anyone wants to see the day version of that house, you're in luck. Looks like it's taken from his Miata. Okay, so you said this is a different year because there's actually a spooky skeleton set up.
Yeah. Well, I might not have gotten it because it was dark out, but I don't know if he set it up that year. To be fair, I don't think he went as all out last year as he did years prior. So there's that too.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just going to do a little closer here. As
And
always.
I'm sure we all know the reasons he didn't go all out.
Yeah, we probably don't even have to mention it.
Yeah.
Is that a rainbow wig on the skeleton?
That's a good question. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I didn't look at the photo too much.
Oh, okay. That's must be some. Yeah, okay. Looks like some female skeleton with maybe a halter top and a skirt.
Beautiful. Very inclusive.
I think there's some skeleton hanging from the tree on a swing or something there too.
Like that may have been there, but it would have been way too dark to see it. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well,
I don't think that was there in the night shot, but it might have been.
Well, the way you can tell these are two separate days is that the black, unless they put it up later, but the black stuff isn't hanging from the windows in this one.
No, it's not. No, I think it's definitely different.
Probably. Let's see if anyone's looking at, let's see what's chat's about. Austin says apparently there was a court. Oh, I already read that. Austin says reminds me of the VHS box of Return to Horror High. Oh, he's talking about the skeleton. There you go. That's a good point. For anyone who doesn't understand what he means, do an internet search of, I guess, VHS cover of the Return to Horror High. I think it's got like a skeleton in like high school Letterman's gear or something, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. You get the other picture? I sent another one.
Oh, 3. It's my lucky day.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, is that... I don't get it. Did you just park yours next to that one, or...
Yeah, they were... sorry, I blanked out. Yeah, there were a couple Miatas. I'm trying to do like 3 things at once, sorry. There were a couple of Miatas. They were for sale. That was at the Mazda dealership.
Oh, that white one's not yours? It was another white one?
No, that white one is mine. But the other Miatas are not mine. That was at a Mazda dealership, and those other cars were the ones that were for sale. They were parked there. So.
Oh.
I figured, good photo.
Good photo for Miata enthusiasts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm currently dealing with it.
Yep.
And do I have your permission to share it?
Yes.
All right, everyone. For anyone not currently driving, feel free to check out the screen for a bunch of Miatas lined up in a row, taken by Matt.
The white one is mine.
So you just parked it next to him?
Yep.
Looks like you don't need front license plates in your state.
No, we don't. Thank God.
Lucky.
I never put that on my car.
Lucky. Austin says it's a skeleton in a cheerleader outfit on the cover of Return to Horror High. Oh, okay. I knew it was something like that.
You like the Miata pick?
I like the Miata pick.
The Clash of the Miatas.
Thank you very much, Matt. The Clash of the Miatas.
Coming for you. The Little Roadsters. Let me see what I got. I'm still looking at pictures. Got a photo, yeah.
Austin says, I heard the new 4K transfers in the new Halloween box set are impressive. Okay. For any 4K UHD fans out there, that might be good news for those fans out there.
Oh, yeah. I got, sorry. I'm yawning. Still looking through the photos here.
Were you going to say something with the yawn or just a yawn?
Oh, I was saying I got a photo of a Lamborghini, but it's not that good. I'm just browsing through some of my photos. You know, I wish I had more photos of the pizzas I've made. I had like one from one of the first ones I've made, and it just looks stupid. But like, I'm trying to find. I guess I never took.
So you took a photo of a pizza and it looks stupid. How does that work?
It's not. It's not my best pizza. Obviously, it was one of my first ones, and it's like, you know, it's not. I don't really want to show it, but
we won't force you.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm just remembering all like the little mess ups I had when I first started making my own pizza.
So you took pictures of all the mess ups?
No, I'm remembering all the mess ups like from the first couple pizzas I made years ago, like with the dough, messing up the dough a little bit.
Way to go!
Like the first couple pizzas, when I was making the dough, I can't remember what I did. I either put too much yeast in it, or it was something with the yeast because the flour, the pizza dough actually tasted like a little bit of beer. It literally kind of tasted like beer.
Well, good one.
Yeah. So it wasn't bad, but it was not, not what I obviously didn't get the dough exactly right because it shouldn't taste
like beer.
Shouldn't taste like beer. Here's a decent one. Here's from one in Philly. Huh.
In the meantime, Austin says he did watch the Dr. Death footage on the new Halloween 5 4K and the extra gore shots reel. Very cool. Any thoughts on the footage and the extra gore shots? Is it a bummer that the stuff was cut, or is it not that big a deal? What's Austin's thoughts?
All right, just sent one.
Okay. Appreciate that. Oh, that Jack Skellington.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was just in October, early October, like years ago. That was in Philly. That house was in Philadelphia.
All right.
It was decorated pretty nice.
People getting into the Halloween spirit.
Yeah, it almost looks like Christmas, but it's Halloween.
Yeah, what is it with the East Coast? They make Halloween look like Christmas.
Well, they buy all these lights at freaking Target. They just, everything lights up and yeah.
All right, for anyone not driving, I'm sure everyone gets sick of me saying that. Be sure to check out the screen for this Christmas Halloween house with a special appearance by Jack Skellington. Whoa!
Here we go.
Whoa! Taken by Matt in Philadelphia. Did you say a year for this one? Last year?
No, it was just when I still lived there. So 2018 maybe.
Wow. This is a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, thanks. That's really...
Did you get the other one?
Did you send another one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wowzers. Well, we'll let this one stay up for a while, and I'll take a look at this one. Oh, different angle. Okay. Is that Mickey Mouse?
I don't know. I think it's a spider.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I see Mickey Mouse, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me look at the front view. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it is Mickey Mouse there, right on the.
Oh yeah, that is Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I thought you were talking about something else. Sorry, yeah, that's Mickey Mouse.
Yay! Yeah, Austin responded here. Austin says the extra gore shots were cool, but it's only 28 seconds long, so it goes by fast. The coolest one is the unedited rake to the head kill. Flows a lot better uncut. Yeah, that never did flow very well in the R-rated theatrical version, does it? That would have been cool to see. Okay, let me pull up the alternate angle.
Yep.
All right, everyone. You know the drill. If you're driving, don't look at the screen. Look at the road. But when you've got a free time, we've now got an alternate angle of that house taken by Matt in Philadelphia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the spider. Yeah, good thing Beth's not looking at this shot.
She's not a fan of that?
Well, yeah, she's not a fan of spiders.
Imagine if spiders were really, really big, like bigger than us.
That'd really suck for us. And
yeah, well, just think about how horrifying that they are. They really are when you're the one getting chased by one, and you get caught in that web. Oh man.
Yeah, that'd really suck. Have you ever seen Arachnophobia? I just recently saw it on.
Yeah, long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago.
My understanding is the movie was a relatively modest or possibly even big hit for the time. I didn't see anything. I just saw it for the very first time this past week and on just some streaming thing, and I don't remember what streaming thing it was, but I didn't think it was much of anything at all.
But I saw it as a kid, so
oh,
can't comment. Yeah,
it probably scared the hell out of you.
It was just creep, all the spiders. Ugh.
Okay, yeah, I hear you. Do you have any idea how old you were?
Oh, I don't even remember. Young. I was under 10, that's for sure.
He was under 10. Austin says the uncut Halloween 5 kills could have easily passed for an R these days. You also get to see blood gushing out of Jamie's leg when she gets stabbed in the laundry shaft, which was cut out. Isn't it funny how they named the daughter of Lori Jamie. Like the woman who played Laurie was Jamie Lee Curtis, and then in Halloween 4 and 5, Laurie's daughter is Jamie. That's just weird to me. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the things that have been in movies since Halloween 5 are like the Saw films and such are just so much more graphic than anything. And, the Halloween 5, it's just a bummer that, MPAA was such just a whatever, cut everything out back in the 80s. Austin says you see a few more explicit shots of the pitchfork death and a longer shot of Tina getting stabbed. Okay. Did you know, Austin, that I'm pretty sure there's a nipple slip when Tina dies there. I think there's a nip slip. Did you know that, Austin? Austin says the MPAA were such Karens in the 80s. Laugh out loud.
Oh man, Karens.
Yeah, damn them.
You can't run from them.
No way.
The Karens.
Well, I appreciate those photos, Matt. Thank you very much.
No problem. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. What else? Do you have any more photos, or?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've got some more.
Yeah, stop out of it.
Well, I was giving your photos a chance to shine.
Shine. Yeah, my photos suck.
Gee, nice. What did you take those photos with? A camera? I mean, a phone?
No, yeah, phone. Yeah, just cheap Android. Yeah. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Austin says, I'll have to look for the nip slip on Tina when I see it again. I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's like right around, it's right before she dies, I think, or something. Maybe after the car blows up. I want to say it's right. She like covers it with her cape after it happens. It might be right after the car hits the tree and blows up. So I want to say she covers up her chest with the cape because she might have felt what happened. So make a point, Austin, to look for that this October season. The nip slip. It's somewhere in that scene, after the car chase and before her death.
What photos do you have?
What?
I was saying, what photos do you have that you're going to show?
Well, this is more from 2020 of the super duper horror yard of that same horror yard.
Okay. And you took them with your nice DSLR camera?
Yeah, Nikon, whatever I said it was. D3100, D3100 maybe? I'm not big on all the frickin' names of tech items.
Yeah, 3100 just came up. That's a $500. At least used, it's like $500. So you got a nice camera there.
I'm worth it.
How long ago did you get it?
I misspoke last time. I said 2010. I got it in 2011.
Oh, it's that old, and it still looks that good. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Because digital stuff just was kind of coming in. To me, it was digital stuff was coming in. At least cameras were coming into their own. Yeah, I guess around that time period, they were starting to get a lot better. Yeah.
For anyone not driving, feel free to check out the screen for one of my alternate angles of Halloween Horror Yard from 2020. Spooky ass frickin' Wolfman and Children of the Corn sign and frickin' skeleton in a coffin.
How long do you think it took them to do that?
Oh my God. I don't even want to know. Probably, yeah, it's a good question. Probably a week to set it all up and take it down, I would think.
Do they do new stuff every year? Like they're like a new. I'm sure they reuse the same stuff, but do they add new stuff every year? Will there be like a new item or?
Yeah, there's really no way for me to know that. I'm not that anal where I kind of keep track of all their items, but it's a good
Yeah.
question. Looks like we do have Will Powell in the chat. Welcome, Will. Thanks for showing up. He says hello with a smiley face. Right back at you, Will. Welcome.
How long did it take you to edit that music video?
Oh, that's right. I was going to ask about that. Well, first off, what did you think about it? Any positive thoughts or
Yes, give me or the chat.
You, Matt?
Oh, I had to stall. I had to purposely stall. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. That was a joke. Let me look at it one more time again. It's been a while since I saw it. Let me go, Will.
So to answer your question, it was kind of an on and off process. For those of you listening who don't know, I edited Will Powell's latest music video that can be seen on his channel. If you just search Will Powell Music on YouTube, you should find his channel, or search Will Powell Banquet. I'm sure it'll come up. That's music written and performed and recorded by Will, and the footage for the video shot by Will, and I edited the video. So I can't. It was a process that went on. It seemed like forever.